Hi, today I want to talk about the passing of Pope Francis. And I think it's a very fascinating thing. People will be very curious as to what happened next. He was the Pope, that's the leader of the Roman Catholic Church, which is a considerable group of people. And in general, he was highly respected. The next leader will be highly anticipated, and there will be a lot of pomp and ceremony when the new Pope becomes the new Pope. And he will be on a honeymoon period for a year or two. Thereafter, he will have all sorts of challenges because he's a public figure. So, with all due respect to the Pope and the Roman Catholic Church, and it's a great institution, and the Pope is a very popular figure, and the Popes, by and large, have been very conservative in their own ways and have tried to continue with the upholding the values of the Church. But the thing that occurs to me is, why is it that we need these aspirational leaders? And what is the ideal behind it? If we understand psychology, what we have to understand is that we have an idealization. And that's why when the man or the woman takes on the role, they become larger than life. So for example, in America, when the president becomes a president, we call him Mr. President. So the role itself gives one status, but why? Logically, the reason why we like to have this leader is simply because we have some leader who has a vision. Everybody follows the leader. Whether they vote that leader in or not, they have to follow the leader. So somebody has to take charge. It's logical. But also psychologically, we tend to look up to these leaders, and inspirational leaders over the years, we look up to them, we expect them to somehow fix things. And of course, each era goes by and nothing is fixed. So what can we do about it? The ultimate truth is, the only way we can have a world worth living is where everybody becomes a leader. Okay, we have to have a leader of institutions. We have to have aspirational leaders, people who we would hope will do a good job, and we might have to some degree an idealization about them. But really we should idealize less and aspire more, and push ourselves into positions of leadership as well in our own way. Because rather than having one or two great men, one or two great women per century, or per decade perhaps, and a bunch of reasonable managerial types per decade perhaps, why not have billions of people trying their best? That would help a lot. We really have to stop idealizing our leaders, aspire to have a good leader, but stop the idealization and try our best ourselves to do what we can do within their own circle of influence.